This is not something that is like a conspiracy theory. This shit actually happens. But if they're able to separate Nikki and Kenny, that makes Nikki vulnerable because your husband is your power of attorney. Your husband is your signator on all of your accounts in the event anything goes wrong. Michael wasn't married. Britney Spears was married, but of course they control all of that. And so the mere fact that all these narratives are out about Kenny stealing this to buy chains and buy that, that's not what it is. It's like, they got doctors that are giving out these diagnoses saying that she's schizophrenic and bipolar and all of this stuff. And then Kenny's now here. She trusts Kenny. Of course, they've known each other since they were kids. Their families know each other. And so Kenny is just in the way. And so what do? You create narratives to try to separate, because if you separate, then you can divide and conquer. And so that's what it's about. She's going into her latter years and, there's a lot of money on the line and she's worth a lot, but Kenny is in the way. And so, look at what they're doing to Wendy Williams. Had Wendy would have still been with Kelvin, they wouldn't have been able to put her under a conservatorship because she has a husband. So, and like I said, there was only one that was accused of stealing. We're going to leave it at that. Okay?
Earlier today, I talked about Nicki Minaj and all those fraudulent charges on her American Express card. Well, now all these old tweets from Cardi B are coming up. And by old tweets, I mean tweets from 2 weeks ago. But when she was beefing with Nicki on Twitter and they were talking about each other's kids, this one tweet kind of foreshadowed what's happening right now. So let's take a look. Quiet as kept, the truth is you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar for almost 9 years, and you also on heavy drugs, cocaine, perks, and Xanax. You don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that have the power is Kenneth Petty, but you know what happens with that Amex when you sedated. This is Cardi implying that Kenny, Nicki Minaj's husband, is the one running up her credit card bills. And because my timeline is so messy, this tweet came up right after that one. Kenneth Petty sneaking back in after crushing up a third Benadryl in her tacos, and it's Tom with a Hello Kitty Visa credit card just sneaking back in. Yeah, that was kind of funny. But again, people are saying that it was her ex-stylist.
I would hate to be Jay-Z right now. Why? Because 50 Cent just went off on him, and things are getting messy fast. It all started when rumors surfaced that Roc Nation might be plotting something serious against Nicki Minaj, plans that could leave her financially drained and trapped in a conservatorship, similar to what happened with Wendy Williams. And apparently, 50 Cent knew about this all along. He's the one who allegedly tipped Nicki off, warning her that some powerful figures in the industry were trying to quietly take control of her life and money. Fans are shocked, whispers are flying, and Nicki herself is speaking out on social media, hinting at betrayal, hidden agendas, and people in her inner circle who might not have her best interests at heart. The stakes are high, the drama is real, and the question everyone's asking is, could Nicki be the next big celebrity to get caught in a system designed to control her? But this story isn't just about warnings and rumors. Things are about to get much messier, and what happened next would shock everyone. Things got even darker when the alleged plan by Roc Nation came into focus. Word on the street is they were looking to have Nicki diagnosed with multiple mental health issues, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and more, just so they could push her into a conservatorship and take control of her finances. It sounds shocking, but this isn't the first time the industry has used mental health claims as a way to manipulate artists. 50 Cent allegedly stepped in, warning Nicki before any action could be taken. He knew that if she didn't have the right protections in place, she could be left vulnerable. That's where her husband, Kenneth Petty, becomes crucial. In the world of conservatorships, being married can actually protect someone because the spouse automatically has authority over finances if anything goes wrong. That's why, according to insiders, Roc Nation allegedly started quietly building a narrative to make Kenneth look untrustworthy so they could isolate Nicki. Fans started drawing parallels to Wendy Williams and even Britney Spears, seeing the same patterns of control, manipulation, and financial vulnerability. And just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, a viral interview sparked a firestorm that exposed just how deep this alleged plan might go. The drama really blew up during Nicki's appearance on The Breakfast Club. She clashed with Charlemagne and Kesha Kaur over comments made during the show, and almost immediately, the interview went viral. Within minutes, Nicki jumped on X, formerly Twitter, to respond. She accused Kesha of trying to replace her, of craving the spotlight for years, and suggested that her presence in the industry was part of a bigger, hidden agenda. Fans were left stunned because this was the first time Nicki publicly connected the dots between her own struggles and the patterns of celebrity takedowns in the industry. What caught everyone's attention even more was her mention of Wendy Williams. Nicki didn't have a strong relationship with Wendy before this, so bringing her name into the conversation raised eyebrows. Fans started speculating, was Nicki hinting that she could be next? The timing couldn't have been more suspicious. Social media exploded with clips and screenshots as fans dissected every word. Nicki's tweets were sharp and unfiltered. She called Charlemagne a fraud, reminded people of his ties to Jay-Z, and implied that insiders were using media platforms to manipulate and harm artists. She painted a picture of a system designed to quietly control, smear, and ultimately destroy talent when it suits powerful interests. This wasn't just about personal beef anymore. It looked like a full-blown industry warning. The viral backlash from the interview did more than just stir controversy. It provided a glimpse into alleged behind-the-scenes strategies by Roc Nation. Suddenly, fans weren't just watching a celebrity rant. They were seeing potential evidence of manipulation, smear campaigns, and attempts to isolate Nicki from her support system. Every post, every reply, every reference seemed to hint at a story far larger than just one heated interview. And just when viewers thought they had the full picture, Tasha K stepped in with her own revelations, spilling details that turned what seemed like a scandal into a full-blown industry conspiracy. Things got even more intense when Tasha K stepped into the conversation. Known for spilling insider industry details, she claimed that Roc Nation was allegedly trying to manipulate Nicki in the same way they had with Wendy Williams. According to Tasha, the plan was far from subtle: create fake narratives, smear her husband Kenneth, and make Nicki appear incapable of managing her own finances. The goal, she suggested, was to set the stage for a conservatorship that would give the wrong people control over Nicki's life. The strategy reportedly started with Kenneth. Roc Nation allegedly aimed to spread rumors that he was untrustworthy or mismanaging money, even though he had a long-standing relationship with Nicki and had always acted as her protector. If Kenneth were removed from the picture, Nicki would be far more vulnerable. Her financial power could be handed to a court-appointed guardian, just like what happened with other high-profile celebrities. Tasha K also pointed out that marriage plays a major role in blocking conservatorships. Most celebrities who ended up under conservatorship weren't married at the time, making them easy targets. Nicki's marriage to Kenneth, therefore, was a natural defense. But according to Tasha, Roc Nation's alleged plan included smearing him to make it seem like he couldn't be trusted with her fortune. The revelations painted a chilling picture of power and control. Fans began connecting dots between Nicki's public disputes, her sudden social media posts, and alleged attempts to isolate her from allies. It wasn't just about a feud, it was about protecting her career, her money, and potentially her freedom. By now, the story was no longer a rumor or social media gossip. It became a lesson in how industry systems can allegedly manipulate, threaten, and control artists behind the scenes. And just when viewers thought it couldn't get more complicated, financial manipulations and leaked information came to light, adding yet another layer to the saga. The drama took another twist when allegations about Nicki's finances started surfacing. Rumors claimed that her former assistant, Katia, and her ex-best friend, Ra Ali, were involved in misusing her accounts. Apparently, they had access to her Apple ID, passwords, and credit cards, and some of that information allegedly ended up in the wrong hands. Fans began piecing together how Nicki's financial history was being tampered with, and social media exploded with speculation about who was really in control behind the scenes. Adding fuel to the fire, old tweets from Cardi B started resurfacing. Some fans noticed that she had hinted at similar issues weeks earlier, even joking about Kenneth, Nicki's husband, supposedly managing her money in strange ways. While the posts were funny on the surface, they suddenly looked like subtle foreshadowing of the chaos that was unfolding. Social media users couldn't stop connecting these dots, making the story feel like a puzzle that was finally revealing a bigger picture. Nicki herself contributed to the frenzy by posting AI-generated videos of Jay-Z with cryptic captions like, "I am your karma." This wasn't just for shock value. Fans speculated that Nicki was hinting at accountability, pointing fingers, and sending warnings to those she believed were orchestrating this behind the scenes. Every post she made seemed carefully timed to keep the public's attention while subtly revealing the pressure she was under. And then there was Kenneth, the husband who supposedly stood between Nicki and complete financial vulnerability. Allegedly, Roc Nation's strategy involved creating narratives to make him look unreliable so that Nicki could be isolated. If Kenneth were sidelined, Nicki's financial and legal independence could be compromised, leaving her exposed to manipulation. By now, the story wasn't just gossip. It was a multi-layered saga involving social media leaks, insider drama, and alleged schemes to control one of the biggest names in music. And just when viewers thought the financial twists were the end, 50 Cent's public involvement and feud with Jay-Z pushed the story into an entirely new dimension. The tension hit a new level when 50 Cent got involved. Known for being outspoken, he didn't hold back, taking aim at Jay-Z over alleged industry schemes targeting Nicki Minaj. Fans immediately noticed the timing. 50 had been watching Diddy's legal drama unfold, and he was convinced that Jay-Z and Diddy were working together behind the scenes. Now, Nicki's situation seemed to be part of the same pattern. 50 Cent didn't just post vague comments. He went all out, sharing memes and photos that mocked Jay-Z, including unflattering close-ups and even a milk jar with a missing label above Jay's head. Every post seemed designed to provoke a reaction while keeping the public intrigued. And he didn't stop there. He announced plans to make a documentary exposing Diddy, Jay-Z, and others, promising to reveal hidden truths about industry power plays and manipulations. According to insiders, 50 also spoke to people close to Jay-Z, some of whom would appear in his documentary. They allegedly confirmed parts of the story about Roc Nation's alleged plans against Nicki. While nothing has been officially confirmed, it added weight to the rumors circulating online. Fans began connecting 50 Cent's actions with Nicki's social media activity, AI videos, and public statements, piecing together a complex web of industry intrigue. His posts also sparked discussions about accountability in the music industry. Some praised him for defending Nicki, while others questioned whether he was just stirring drama. But one thing was clear, 50 Cent had brought unprecedented attention to Nicki's situation and forced a conversation about how powerful industry figures operate behind the scenes. With tensions between Jay-Z, 50 Cent, and Nicki escalating, viewers were left on edge. Every new post, rumor, or insider tip seemed to open another chapter in the story, making it impossible to look away. And just when fans thought they had seen the worst, the situation took an even more personal turn for Nicki, revealing the full scope of what she might be up against. By now, the story has taken us from social media rants to alleged conservatorship plots, financial manipulation, and full-blown industry feuds. Nicki Minaj finds herself at the center of a storm that involves powerful figures, insider leaks, and rumors that could affect her career, finances, and personal life. From the viral Breakfast Club interview to Tasha K's revelations, every piece of information has hinted at a larger plan, one that, if true, could leave Nicki vulnerable in ways the public rarely sees. Her husband, Kenneth Petty, appears to be her strongest line of defense. Without him, insiders claim, Nicki could face a situation similar to other celebrities who were put under conservatorship. But with him in the picture, Roc Nation's alleged strategy would require careful manipulation, smears, and social media campaigns to isolate her. Fans are left wondering how far these schemes might go and whether Nicki's public warnings are enough to keep her protected. 50 Cent's involvement adds another layer of drama. By publicly calling out Jay-Z and hinting at the industry's hidden agendas, he has forced a conversation about accountability and power in music. His memes, posts, and plans for a documentary have not only exposed alleged plots, but also kept the story in the public eye, ensuring that fans are watching closely. The financial side of the story, leaked credit card usage, alleged manipulation by former assistants, and rumors surrounding Kenneth shows that the stakes aren't just emotional or reputational. Millions of dollars and years of hard work are on the line, making this a story about survival as much as it is about drama. In the end, fans are left with more questions than answers. Will Nicki remain in control of her career and finances? Can she outmaneuver these alleged schemes? Or is history about to repeat itself in the world of celebrity conservatorships? One thing is certain, this saga is far from over, and every update will have fans watching, tweeting, and speculating for months to come.